Hi, I thought I would just show you how to create a folder in SharePoint whenever you create an item in Monday.com. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our secure embed in here. So the thing that this does is right now it's not configured, but when the folder's created in SharePoint, it will be configured. So this is like just a first step. If we go to automations and we click on manage, create automation, when item's created, then do this. Create folder for item in SharePoint. So we are going into the add new account. And if you're already logged into SharePoint, you won't do the dance. You won't have to sign in. I was already logged in. Now I can select a SharePoint site and a document library and a folder. I'm just going with the top level folder, but we're going to create a folder structure. So I'm going to create, if this doesn't exist, it gets created. So I'm going to create a folder called boards, and then a folder with the board name in, and then a folder with the item's name. And finally, if the folder exists, I'm going to create a new one. So this will create a folder for each item. So the automation's created. We can close that, and now we can go with Project X. Automation's kicked off, says it's run. So now when I click in here, we have a link directly to Project X, and we can start uploading things in here. So this is a view into SharePoint for that. So that's great, but what if we wanted a link to that in here? Well, we can do it after the fact. We could say when the status changes to something. So I'm going to say when the status changes to add link to folder, link to configured folder. We choose the account we're using, and we're linking to the link folder. So that's building it after the fact. And now we can say, you know what, I want to add a link to the folder. So this is going to get the configuration and populate it over here. And you can see the automation's running. And now you get the link, and we can click the link, and it goes to Project X there. So if we want to tie this all up together and do it in one go, we can instead go back, go into here, and add an action, and we can just type link this. So again, we're selecting the Microsoft login, and it's automatically filled that in. So now we can do this all in one go. So we have a new item, kicks off an automation that will create the folder in SharePoint, and then the second part of that automation will add the link in here. So when that's all done, we get the link there, and we also get the folder viewed within Monday.